Hey guys, this is Tauna. Today we're going to be talking about Bloomburrow. There's a new leaked card, as well as seemingly leaks for who the different tribal, kindred, things are going to be. Essentially, the archetypes for the upcoming Bloomburrow set, which I'm pretty excited about. This is a set that I am insanely excited for. I'm going to be already got the precons ordered and everything. I'm going to be looking at how many boxes I want to get because I am insanely excited for this set. Now, before we get into it, make sure you do subscribe, make sure you share the videos around and stuff. I generally cover, all the leaked cards and everything like that, and I wanted to, make sure that everyone gets to see them. So if you could share them around, that'd be great. So first of all, the leaked card we've got here is 3 Tree City. So this is seemingly like the central city for Bloomburrow, and kind of everything kind of spans out from it, and like the big tree in Avatar kind of thing is how I'm kind of picturing it, with like a little village kind of around the bottom. So this is a legendary land. This is coming from the same person who shared like a whole bunch of really accurate leaks. For some reason, they decide to chuck them in the deep fryer beforehand, before they share them. I think that they are honestly getting worse with each one, but alas. So this is a legendary land, and it seems to be kind of a mix between like, was it Nixius, the Shrine of Nyx, and like Gaia's Cradle kind of thing. So as it enters, you choose a creature type. It taps to add colors, or you can pay 2 and tap it to choose a color, and you're going to add an amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type. Now, this is to me a bonkers card. I have a lot of really great tribal decks. If we look at my Rin and Seri deck, we've got the pirates, I've got fairies, I've got merfolk, I've got dinosaurs, we've got dragons. I feel like there's one more that I can't remember, but a lot of really great kind of kindred tribal decks. So Voja. If I choose like Elf with this, Voja's just going to create like 20 mana, and it's just going to, completely roll. There is an insane amount of really great uses for this. I don't see how this card is going to remain legal in every format. I guess Standard's not quite as much about that kind of thing, but then it's coming out in a set that's based around, each color combination is a different tribe, like a different group of animals and stuff. It's all based on animals and stuff. They're all going to be sharing creature types. It's insane. All right. So then we've got this here. So this was posted at one of the game stores, and you can see down here, this is the name of the game store. It's official Wizards art, but you can kind of see in here there is 10 different creatures. Obviously, Magic kind of focuses around different archetypes and different color combinations, and there just happens to be 10 different color combinations. Some of these we already know are, existent archetypes that are going to be there. Essentially, with the Bloomburrow set, each color combination will be an archetype. So say, for example, mice. Red white is all going to be mice, but that's not kind of like it's not actually meant to be a kindred based set. There's going to be a little bit of kind of kindred stuff in there, a little bit of tribal stuff in there, but it's mostly kind of focused around something else, which then the mice is like a secondary part. So red white, we know, is going to be focused around equipment. We've seen Mabel already as like the lead character of the upcoming set, and even in the past we've had a few different things that were kind of red white mice. So the other thing that they did say was that they've kind of hinted towards or shown some of the previous color, like the creatures in the previous colors. So like, red white has historically been mice for the last few sets, so they've kind of like seeded it backwards, so those kinds of things can go forward. So we've got the black green one, we know is going to be squirrels as well. We've seen squirrel art, as well as the fact that one of the precons is a black-green squirrel deck. We've got Chatterfang, obviously, you know, black-green. We've got like Ravenous Squirrel. There's been previous squirrels that are all either green or black-green. Now, that's not saying that all the cards that have previously been, you know, that like squirrels have all been black and green. But there's kind of like a historical I can't think of the word, like, you know, there's precedence for it, historical precedence for, you know, black green being squirrels. We've got this one here, which is the rabbit, so that's going to be green white. We've seen this one as a part of the starter kit, the green white Brook Long Ear of the Law. We've seen him, he's a +1/+1. So this is the kind of thing I'm talking about here, is that while he is a rabbit, his actual kit is not based around rabbits and, you know, anything like that. He's just purely based around +1/+1s and, you know, kind of buffing up +1/+1s and stuff. We've had, you know, green white rabbits as well throughout the last few sets. We've got red black being lizards. Now, lizards, we've seen also that lizards are going to be a part of Mabel's main storyline, like Maiden Party as well. Lizards previously was kind of focused more around like just pure red, but now we've had a lot more red black ones. So when all of the Vishanti switched over to being lizards, from then on, you know, there's a lot of kind of black red lizards. We've got red green for raccoons. Now, I think that personally this one's going to be based around junk and stuff, playing from Exile and stuff. Exile red green has been huge recently, making trash. You know, junk is trash. Also, you know, previously green has been very much around raccoons and stuff. We've got black-white for bats. Now, I think this one's going to be based around life gain or aristocrats. We've seen that these are guys that are going to be clerics. They talked about the fact that the bats in this plane are all clerics and stuff. And we've had a few recently with bats that were either, you know, losing life and aristocraty or, you know, life link kind of things. We've got blue-white. Now, this one, I'm not entirely sure what their gimmick's going to be. I think it may be gifting. Now, I'm both kind of judging that based off of we've seen a white card already with gifting, as well as the fact that, you know, you can see him kind of gifting something within the actual poster there. You know, we've got tap stuff here. Flying, obviously, is going to be like the primary mechanic because they're birds. We've got red-blue, which we know is going to be Otter Spellslinger, based off of the Bria Riptide Rogue as well from the starter kit. We've seen also a lot of kind of Spellslinger otters previously with, like, you know, the Frolicking Familiar here and Luttree, which should be unbanned. We've got blue-black. So this is the only one that, like, we kind of have to make more of a leap for. Kind of based it off of getting rid of everything else, like a process of elimination. So the only color combination that was left was blue-black. I haven't covered all of them yet, like there's other ones in slides further, with rats, it seems. So rats previously, you know, they've mostly been black, right? There has been some blue-black ones, but primarily it's kind of just black, especially in like WoW, there was a whole bunch there. We've got blue-green here for frogs, and we know that, you know, I think I don't know if he's the god, like the king. I think he was the king of the Three Tree City, is obviously a frog there. And yeah, previously, you know, a lot of kind of frog stuff based around either blue or green there. What their gimmick's going to be, I have no idea. Death touch, reach. No, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be based on attacking or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what that's going to be? Now, you're probably wondering, you know, what about badgers? You know, because we know that Hugs, the primary kind of like the big muscle that's going to be in Mabel's party, is a badger. Now, Mark said specifically, being a party member of Mabel's, so, you know, here, does not guarantee your creature type is one of the 10 two-color archetypes. So it's very likely that, you know, badgers will be there. There's going to be some one-off creatures, so, you know, Hugs and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be a whole badger archetype as one of the 10. Who knows? We might see other kind of badgers, but at the moment it seems like, you know, it's just going to be Hugs and that's really it. And given his size, I don't know. He could be either red-green or kind of green-black, maybe. I don't know. He's got a green, got green in there somewhere. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Again, make sure you subscribe. Have a great day and goodbye.